go.
We're on the back of Federal Hall, but here we are in front of probably my favorite building in Lower Manhattan, just because I think it's elegant and it has a great story. We're not going to go into the whole story, but this giant monstrosity just kitty-corner to us is the Equitable Building, built in 1915, and as you can see, it goes from one sidewalk to the other sidewalk, and if you go around the other side, believe me, it goes directly to those sidewalks as well. It is a massively efficient use of space, edge to edge to edge. It takes up the entire lot and has approximately 7 billion and a half or a billion or I don't know square feet. It's got a ton of square footage of office space. All the way up there, 38 floors, incredibly efficient use of office space, but as you can see, this street that we walked up and down just now to get here, kind of narrow, kind of lifeless, Pine Street. People were afraid that this was going to be the future of New York. These barren, empty, lifeless stone and building and dark tunnels and alleyways. They were terrified that this was going to be the future of architecture and that the city was going to become a horrible place to live. And if you imagine this skinny little street with horse-drawn carts as well, and all of the refuse that goes with horse-drawn carts, and any of the attendant garbage and things like that that would have gone with it, this would have been a really gross and disgusting and dark, terrible place. And you envision the entire city turning into this. People didn't want that to happen. So because of this building specifically, which I've just learned is the heaviest building potentially in New York City, potentially in the whole world, because of this building, they instated new zoning laws. In 1916, the city passed the first zoning laws regulating what buildings could look like, because we didn't want the whole city to turn into this. And so they set up rules so that, unlike this skinny little dark Pine Street, where we're sitting in the shadows basically no matter what time of the day, you're going to have more sunlight coming in. And we're going to go down here and see, but if you turn just behind your shoulder, you can see the buildings sort of look like a wedding cake. They step back and step back and step back until finally going straight up, so that the sunlight can get into the street, so that we can have some healthful sunlight and air circulation. And so we're going to move down here and see some really good examples of that.